Hey guys, we are in
snow camp.
Snow camp. It took a few minutes for us to think. We decided to get away.
People are going to think you don't know where you are.
Well, I just drive. I'm just the chauffeur and the setter up of the campers, all I am. But we're going to have fun this week. We're glad you're with us. We're going to be doing a lot of things around the camper.
Well, as a disclaimer, we have been here before. We came up, and he can link the video to the North Carolina State Fair. That was, I think, in October, and we just taped kind of late in the evening, and some of our reviews it just didn't come across real good. The video the quality was poor.
So on this episode, on this one here, we're going to do a review of the park. Beth and Alan were with us. They're not here with us on this trip. So we're going to do a review of this park on this episode. We're going to share some cooking. So I hope you enjoy it.
You could have gone anywhere, been anyone. You stole my heart like a thief on the run. You're not much for taking chances, but you're taking a chance on me. And now we're building bridges as far as the eye can see.
Well, today we're going to our favorite place.
It wouldn't be camping if you didn't go to Walmart. And I just want to let you know, we knew we were coming. We knew we were going to come camping. And it seems like every single time, it doesn't matter how much you prepare, there's always that last minute thing.
Well, we're going to go buy some food, a couple things.
No, we needed some toiletry things.
Toiletry, okay. So we're going to go do that. We're going to pick up a little bit of food, and we are going to be fixing lunch and cooking here. We may go out on one adventure and eat out, show some things. But mainly, we're just going to have you here for the next couple episodes hanging out with us.
Well, there's not a lot of restaurants or grocery stores where we are physically located. We're having to drive into Burlington, North Carolina, so it's a little...
But when we do our review at the end of this episode, we're going to share with you that you're really central located to a lot of things. And that's one reason we like this place. It's just on this trip.
This is more of a getaway.
She wanted me to get away and just get some rest and work on some videos to get out to you. So we'll be doing that today. But she just said, hey, you need some rest. Let's get away and just spend some time together. So that's what we're doing, because this upcoming weekend is Memorial Day. So we run about a month, 5 weeks behind. So we make sure we got a lot of things to put out for you all to enjoy. But on this one, we want you to comment. We're going to share food things for the next 2 to 3 episodes, us cooking and stuff. Share with us what you fix when you're out together camping. But a lot of you have been asking for us to cook and share cooking while we're camping. So that's what the next 2 or 3 episodes are going to be. There's a beautiful bluebird flying around here. If I can get a photo of it or get it on video, I'll show it to you. It's just it's a beautiful bird, so we're going to show that to you. But we're going to head to Walmart. I'm not taping Walmart. No. Y'all know what Walmart looks like. And then we're going to run into Food Line or one of those and buy, she wants a hamburger. So we're going to buy that and buy a couple other things, and then we will be back here, and I think she's going to fix me some lunch today. And we'll want to share that. So I'm excited about the next 2 or 3 episodes by just hanging out here. Like I said, we're going to go on one adventure probably. Yeah. But mainly it's just going to be hanging out at the campsite and just spending time with each other. And you could be part of it. So let's get to Walmart, not you all, but us. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hey guys, we just got back from Walmart, and I'll show you what Teresa's going to fix us to snack on. Or is it lunch, or is it dinner? What is it?
It will be, it's dinner.
It's dinner?
It's lunch and dinner.
Oh Lord, that sun is
very bright,
shining right in. So let's show you what she's fixing us. Okay, sweetheart, share with him what we're going to have.
We're just going to do a light lunch combo dinner because we haven't had anything to eat yet today, which is bad because it's 3 o'clock.
So we were going to come back and grill out, so we're not going to do that today.
It just took us a little longer. So we're going to eat very light. We're going to do some classic hummus and some cucumbers, bell peppers, tomatoes. And these are some of our favorite crackers. The Crunch Master multi-seed. I think they're gluten-free and vegan crackers. But we do have some
Explain to them about the chicken, what we did, how we did the chicken, because we fixed that.
I marinated this with some cumin and smoked paprika. If you've not used smoked paprika, you need to try it. And I did some lime juice and some olive oil and salt and pepper, and we just marinated and grilled them real quick.
We fixed that Sunday.
And we probably will repeat that meal, so we'll hold that off because I did bring more chicken to do that. Okay. And the key to doing it...
Well, we're having it this time, but then we will show you how we did it.
The key to grilling chicken, in my opinion, is doing the thin cut. Even if you just buy the regular chicken breast, split them because they get so tough. These are just so tender.
We usually split them and then pound them out a little bit too.
Yes, if you buy them. But we bought these to try them, and so that's what we're getting ready to
And what else did you get?
This is yours.
Okay, tell them what we...
It's diet unsweet tea with diet lemonade, and then diet lemonade from Chick-fil-A, or as Sawyer, Beth, and Alan's grandson says, Chick-fil-A. So this is from the Chick-fil-A. Okay,
but also you buy the gallon sometimes. It's expensive.
It's pretty costly, but in our
this time we didn't, but when we're at home, and it will last us all week, because I'll mix it with my unsweetened tea and drink it. But we'll buy the gallon, and it's sugar free.
It has Splenda in it,
but it's really good.
It is, but there will be a cooking video. This is just, we're pressed for time, so
okay. We'll pick you up outside. She's gonna get this together, and we'll sit outside and eat. Shirley.
This is the end product. We're going to enjoy.
I do think that mine is a little bit bigger.
Well, this is your whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So this is everything I get, besides a little snack tonight.
Apple.
You got an apple? Yeah, I don't eat a lot of fruit. But she's been encouraging me to eat an apple or some kind of fruit every day, and I know you should. I just usually don't. So she's bought a bunch of apples mainly, and some oranges. Was it oranges? So she's trying to get me to eat that. But I do love hummus and berries. I do love hummus. Well, love is a strong word.
This isn't our favorite. That's all they have.
Oh, okay. Well, but I do like pretzels, so I see those are on here.
And your Crunch Master.
And she loves tomatoes. I like cucumbers more. So usually she takes more of the tomatoes and gives me more of the cucumbers. So we're going to sit here and enjoy, and this is our view. I want to show it to you real quick. Always riding around in golf carts. They're doing some work around the place. So they're doing some work, but this is what we sat and look at. And we'll let you know a little more about the place and show you some photos and video footage here after a while. Right up here is the check-in center right here. And they do have ice.
this chicken yesterday. And I did buy it on Saturday at Aldi, and we made it for Sunday.
Now let's talk about Aldi real quick. I know they can't see me because I'm over here, but we wanted to try Aldi's chicken to see if it was any good.
And it is hormone free and no additives or anything. And we bought the thin cut chicken breast, and it is good. So I bought 2 packs. I just wanted to try it just to see. But we like food with a lot of flavor, and so I play around with my recipes, and I don't even really have recipes, but I know my mom laughs at me because she'll say that I always say I made a meal or a recipe, but I didn't have this, so I substituted, so I really changed the recipes. But this is something that's very flavorful, and I just went ahead and transferred my chicken into a Ziploc bag, and you'll need a large Ziploc bag so you'll have plenty of room. And it's pretty simple ingredients, and because you are putting an acid, you're putting some lime, it marinates it pretty quickly. And you wouldn't want to leave a protein in an acid for long because it does cook it. But these are the ingredients that's going to go in. I have 1 lime, I have some cumin, I have some chili powder, smoked paprika. Got to get you some smoked paprika. It just adds an extra layer. Olive oil, salt, and pepper. And I am going to zest the lime first. And this is really to your own tasting. So I'm going to go ahead and zest the lime and go ahead and squeeze the lime in. And I'm not going to bore you with that, but then I'll bring you back and show you kind of how much I add of each thing. I prepared the chicken with the lime zest and squeezed the whole lime in. And do want to remind you, and you may already be aware, but when you zest limes or lemons, oranges, any citrus, you want to be careful that you don't get the pith, the white part. So you just really wanting to scrape it across the surface. And you would be surprised how much flavor zest adds to a meal. And I'm also going to make some jasmine rice, so I've kept my zester out, and I'm going to add some of that to my rice as well.
Now, one thing she does, you're preparing yours in our camper on this table. And she puts the garbage can right there.
And just kind of scoop.
So she can be easier, it's easier to clean up than using it from the countertop.
And shout out to this olive oil. This is Carapelli. We got this at BJ's. And I get the taste is really good, but the thing that I like is the way the top
comes off.
The way the top comes off, and it has a spout. So the olive oil would obviously be to your taste. You don't want to put too much and add too much fat, but you have added the juice of a lime, so you want to be sure to offset some of that. And I mean, I don't reserve the marinade because it has raw chicken juices in it. So as you can see, this is not real wet, but that's how we like it.
Now, we don't let this set. You fix this, what, about an hour or so before I fix it?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty quick because you do have the lime juice in it, and you do not want the lime juice to, it kind of cooks the chicken. If you think of ceviche or something like that, when you put an acid in on a protein, it toughens it. The chili powder that I use is just, I'm going to kind of eyeball. Smoked paprika is our favorite. And realize that the spices that you put in will darken the chicken a little bit, so you do want to be careful with that. And we really like cumin too.
And as you see, she is eyeballing
Totally.
everything. She does not have a set.
And I mean, if somebody would want a recipe, or say I can
Figure it out.
try
for
to
you.
figure it out.
So if you would like for her to let you know exactly about how much she puts in there, next time she makes it, if you want to comment below, she will figure all that out and let you know next time.
Another thing to remember is fold the air out of your baggie. It's just easier for it to store it, and also easier for you to manipulate. And then I just massage the seasoning in. Now you don't have to use a baggie if you don't like to use plastic baggies, and you know, I'm not letting this stay in that, but you could obviously use a glass bowl or something and just kind of stir everything together. But that's it, and just let it sit for a little bit while the grill is being heated up, and then you'll just transfer these to your grill.
Well, I guess I need to go outside and get the grill out.
Yep.
And the table and get everything prepared. I think we're going to try to cook everything outside today. So we'll be taking
All
that.
but the beans.
Okay.
I'm going to have I'll just heat the beans in the microwave. But I am going to make my jasmine rice outside. And my salsa's is already cooked, but we'll show you that.
Okay. We're going to head outside here in a few moments, and she gets done doing this, and she just does that until you think it's equally spreaded on all of the pieces of chicken.
Yep.
Okay. We'll get outside now and get things ready. Hey guys, we are getting ready to set everything up. I've got the table out, I got the grill out, I got my little stove out, and we're going to cook here. I do want to show you this because Al mentioned this to me. He's been doing it, but this is a perfect thing to carry your propane tanks around in. Let me show it to you. It is a what do you call those? A milk.
An old dairy.
And it fits in there perfectly, and you can just grab it from the handles on the side over here and carry it around.
Yeah,
so
that's nice.
I was at my mom and dad's. They had some. Dad had some up there, so I got those and brought them back, and we've been using them. But let's get everything started
Well,
here.
I wanted to just show what the rice looks like. This is jasmine, and it looks cloudy because I put some cumin and some salt and pepper, and I just did a half a cup of jasmine, and then I did about 3/4 to a cup of water and some salt, and that has to be brought to a boil, then knocked down to simmer for about 20 minutes until all the water is absorbed, and then let it sit for a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and get that on. That's going to take a little bit longer.
Turn it on.
How do you do it? Woo!
It is lit.
Is it lit?
Yeah.
You can't.
One thing we're going to have
That's
to do
already simmering.
isn't. She said it's already simmering. This has been a good little stove. We've shown it to you a couple times, but this is the first time we've had.
It's still clean.
It's still clean. First time we've had the grill out and the stove. So we are thinking that we will buy another one of these tables
And make an L shape.
and just like connect it right here and come down this way or on the other side, and that way we'll have a little place to put stuff. So I'll probably order another one this week and have 2 of them. But we will show you in a few moments. We'll be putting the chicken on as soon as. I like to get the grill kind of hot, real hot, before I put something on it. So we're going to do that in a few moments. Oh, that ain't gonna help.
You had smell-o-vision.
Oh, it smells good going on. And this hasn't been sitting there that long. I mean, we just done it 30 minutes ago.
And you
or so.
could put that on a grill pan
You could.
because it is thin. thin pieces, and they will cook really, really quickly.
Well, I got it on high right now, but once I get all this on there, then I just turn it down.
And that's 1 pack.
Plenty for me and you.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll turn this on low.
Yeah.
And let it go low because I got it real hot. So.
All right.
Let me ask you a question real quick. What do you all use to clean your grills? I want to, if I can get some of this stuff off of it, I'd like to know what you all do. So please comment below and let me know what I can do to scrub all of this off.
You had a scrub brush.
It's useless.
Yeah.
Now, don't like to use the bristles, the one that's been known to break off and get in your food. I don't want to use those. So comment and let me know. I would really appreciate it so much to get an idea from you all on what we need to do. So this is how I let it set. I'll close the top and open it, close it because it's real thin, and I still want it to be moist when we eat it.
All right, this is the finished product, and obviously there's enough chicken for 2 meals. But this is my pineapple salsa that I made, and you can interchange that with mango.
Oh, it's delicious because you put a little bit of hot into it too.
Yeah,
right?
but jalapenos. But that is fresh, a very small pineapple that I just chopped up, and you could do fresh mango, jalapeno to your taste, cilantro, onion, lime juice. I put a little bit of cumin and salt and pepper, and it is just so good.
Just sitting out here trying to start a fire. A lot more smoke in this fire. It's getting there. But someone is cold.
It is cold now that the sun has gone down.
But someone's not cold. So, is it me that's cold? Or is it her that's cold? Take a guess. Okay, the big reveal.
My God.
Who's cold? Who's cold? You?
Oh, it's not cold when the wind blows. I have had chill bumps, so.
What time of the year is it?
It's the end of May. It's very unusual for it to be cold like this.
And I'm hearing it's just as cool back home. Which is just an hour and a half away.
No, it was warmer. It was warmer.
Yeah. We'll set out for a little bit longer.
I'm gonna have to go in.
I need to do a review of this place to close out today. Then we will have a new journey on the next episode.
A new journey?
A new journey. We're going to, on the next episode...
You're taking me somewhere else?
No. I am going to... We might go somewhere tomorrow, but that'll be on the next episode. And then, before we leave, we're going to cook. That'll be on the next episode. So, we're having fun, aren't we?
Yes.
How much have we set outside today?
You're going to have more fun if you'll take the camera off.
How much have we set outside and just keep back?
About 8 or 9 hours. I mean,
and we've walked
and you've cooked outside.
almost
You walked
3 miles. So we're trying to get ourselves in shape for the future, so we can do more hiking places. Correct, baby?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna sit back here and enjoy the fire a little bit longer. Then we may talk about this place and close out today's episode. Hey guys, we hope you've enjoyed this program. We've had fun. We just got this morning, I put a hat on and
That's about it.
didn't shave. I brushed my teeth.
Yes, you did.
We just kind of just sat around the campsite. We haven't done this in a long time, just sitting around doing
pretty much
Okay.
nothing.
Okay.
Well, we showed that now. The day before
We didn't go that way.
we did. We went about almost 3 miles to a little over 2, a little less than 3. So we're trying to get ourselves in shape. So we're doing that. We're trying to eat healthy while we're here. So that's the first time when we showed you. We had hummus and vegetables, and we had chicken. We talked about the chicken, but then today she made the chicken that we had because I had fixed that before we left the house.
I already had it thawed, it was never frozen, but it was already ready, and I'd already made a double batch of salsa.
Oh, and that sauce is so good.
So I knew I wasn't going to get probably another day out of it, so I wanted to go ahead and use it, and it just goes really well with.
And if you want a little bit of the recipe kind of thing, comment below and
I'll try to put one together.
she'll put one together for you, but it is delicious. I just don't like chicken. I like something on chicken.
It has to be packed with flavor, or feels like your diet food.
Yes.
Unless you make it tasty, and you can do that with spices and then the technique of cooking it.
It was good. We had fun. We done it together. We like cooking together. We do that at home.
Even though you and Alan
Joke, yeah.
and when we do camp with them, he does do a lot.
Thank you. I do the cooking. That's what you're saying.
Alan does, but at home we do cook together.
Alan and I play off each other, so we just have fun. So we enjoy when they're with us, but they could not make it to this trip. And matter of fact, they were going to go somewhere else, and we were going to plan it and go there and go see our boys and take about a week or so and go see them in Virginia Beach and in Columbus, but it just didn't work out this trip. And
It was just it being Memorial Weekend.
And they had issues and they canceled their trip, so my wife said, let's go somewhere. So that brings us to where we're at. We're at Simple Times, RV Campground. We've been here before, as Teresa told you at the beginning of the program. We came here with Beth and Alan, and we did tape what we're trying to tape now, but we were in our bug tent, and we didn't know until after we taped it, and I got home, I pulled it up and looked at it. You couldn't see us.
Yeah, it had gotten dark, and it was just even darker inside the tent, so it wasn't useful.
So one thing, we're going to talk about what we think about this place, but also the owner, and I think he's got his son and daughter involved in it here, may also share some thoughts, and if they do, we'll just tag it in at the end of this and share their thoughts. We like it here. We've enjoyed it. We're on the front side of the campsite, and last time we were on the back side of the campsite.
I think this is more for long-term campers, but this was the only spot that they had available for us in the time period that we needed it, and we were thankful to get that. We do have on the front, we're on the front row, so Rodney has shown you, or will show you, the view that we have from the camper. You do hear some noise, from, there's a little road to come into the campground, and also the traffic. This is on the main drag.
But it is quiet. I mean, it ain't loud. It's enjoyable. We're resting. In the back, we like back there too. It was pleasant. There is 2 campsites that if you're coming with someone, and you know what sites those were?
38 and 39.
I'm going to insert a photo right now to show you that. That would be awesome. I know when we come back, we're going to try to get that. We come back with Beth and Alan, because you can pull one camper one direction, the other one the other direction, and look at each other.
And share the common area, so that would be nice.
Because when we travel with Beth and Alan, we do that. We kind of share everything. We put the bug tent up, and we just have a good time. But they have got some plans here. They have been out, as I showed you a little bit earlier. They've been putting mulch out. They're always up here working. They're not letting it run down. They do have long-term, as Teresa just said. I can understand that. This is a developing campsite, so long-term campers allow income to constantly come in so they can do what they want to do. So I do understand that. Water pressure is good. They have internet throughout the campsite, a lot better than most that says they have internet. Every now and then you can tell when
it's loaded,
when there's a lot of people on at one time. But you can walk around the whole campsite and you have internet from the back to the front.
But they did say that there are several people in the campground that work from home.
Yes.
So there are, like you said, the long-term renters, and I think it's $750 a month.
We'll put it in right now. We can look that up. Also, in the description, we will put their website, so you can go over there. Also, if you do come here, just mention our name. Say, we're on our way. Rodney and Teresa encouraged us to come and check it out. They are going to be adding on some campsites and also
some cabins and some primitive camping sites, but they have to build, I think, a bathhouse.
Yeah, so those things are coming. So that's what I'm saying. It's a developing campsite. I've not heard no noise from them doing anything. Last time we were here, they were putting the internet in, but they didn't start around 9 o'clock, and you could hear a little bit of things going on, which is part of, they're constantly trying to increase. There's beautiful little things around here.
They drive around, they talk to the campers.
Yes.
They're very, very friendly. All they have for sale in the campground camp store would be firewood, and they do sell ice by the bag.
How much was the ice, you remember?
I think it was $2 or $3.
And the firewood was 10, but it was
a huge bundle.
It was a bundle. It'll last me tonight, and I bought 2 so I could do it again another night. They have like a common area down below us. They've got playgrounds for the kids. They have a place where, again, if you were here with a bunch of different campers, you could sit around and have a big fire. They got a fire pit down there. They have a small greenhouse. I mean, they've invested money into this, and we like it for another reason. It's close to home, but also we're in snow camp, North Carolina. You are close to a lot of places, so you could camp here and be in Raleigh in about an hour or so or less.
Greensboro, Winston-Salem,
Asheboro, if you're going to the zoo. So here you could go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot to see in those areas. And as you're aware, we stayed here in October because we went to the state fair. You could get during state fair, all the campgrounds right around Raleigh, that area are booked. This is way accessible and easy. So we just prefer here. Plus, the price for renting a campsite is on their website, and at the time, May of 2023, you pay $50 a night for a standard back in. I think a pull through is $55.
But we were trying to get close to Raleigh, but we were blessed that we didn't, because it's more expensive, number one. Number two is, out here you're away from the hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
But again, you can drive to Raleigh, you can drive to Asheboro, you could drive to Greensboro, isn't it? So I mean, there's so many places here. You could come and stay 2 weeks and go to a lot of different places, or
still not see everything, but it's just nice, and you feel safe here. It's very quiet, very family oriented, and that means a whole lot to us.
The daughter and I think the son both, and I could be wrong. They're living right up here. Eventually they're building them a house somewhere else, but they're living up here. I think it's 30-some acres. They've got 20-some acres and connected to this. That eventually they're going to have where they can store. You can store your camper there if you want to do that. That's some plans down the road. But they're here, so that part is good. And like Teresa said, you feel safe. You feel safe leaving stuff out if you wanted to. I'm in a habit of putting it up, so I usually do that. Now, if I had the bug tent out, I would leave it out. But like my camping stuff or cooking stuff, I usually just kind of always have a routine to put it up. So Teresa and I would recommend this place highly. It's been one of the most pleasant places that we've been to. There's something else I was going to say, but I can't remember it. But we again would recommend that you check this place out, that you would come here and camp if you can get in. Because this was, like you said, the only site that was available at this time. So we want to thank you again for watching. You want to watch the next episode because we'll still be here. And if I can think about what I was going to say, I'll put it in the next episode.
That's the great thing about editing.
Yes, I'll put it in the next episode. And I'll say, hey, I should have said this in my review. But again, thank you so much for watching. We're on our way. Also, we want to thank all of our new subscribers. We have been growing a couple hundred a week.
Yeah, wait till we get to that 10,000 mark, and then we're going to do it.
We'll try to figure out and plan something at that
special.
Mark. But comment below. We love going back and forth. We always try to go back with something with you to comment with you. But also, as you saw us cooking, let us know some things that you all do when you're out camping. What you all like to fix to eat. And now we do have, what's the one thing that you put in the fire? The big what's it called?
The big Dutch oven.
Dutch oven, that's what it's called. Tell us if you use one of those and what you all cook. Well, we have one given to us and we have not used it yet. We've been waiting for the perfect time, and for some reason...
It's more of a fall-winter thing, I would think, but...
It's at home.
Yeah.
So, put down what you all fix in those, and maybe you can share a recipe with us and we'll try it for our first one. As a matter of fact, do that and we'll pick one of your alls out to try in our first one. So, anything else you want to say, baby? Well, we want to thank you for watching, and like always, subscribe, hit the bell, share, comment, and do those things. We'd appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next episode because we're on our way. Bye.
Bye.
Well, somebody got cold. As you can see, the chairs are gone. My chair's gone. The table's gone. And clam is up. So let's see who's in the clam and how much he's bundled up for this time for us to spend together.
Like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment.